Hello vinyl community, it's Berkshire Mike. Here I'm jumping on Rob Walker's Vinyl Tag 2024 and it's like last year's, it's a doozy. So I'll start now. I'm using prompts because there's too many questions I would never remember. Favourite record purchased in 2023? Well, I'm cheating on this one straight away because it's not one purchased by me. It's purchased by my wife for me. It's Public Image Limited metal box. I've already shown this twice on the VC, so I won't linger. But there you go. Favourite record. I'm really glad I have it back in my collection. So, last record bought in 2023. It'll be this beauty. Reggae Chartbusters Volume 2, Trojan Records. 1972, I believe. Excellent. Excellent record. That was literally the last thing I bought last year. A band or singer who released 2 or more albums in the same year. Well, that'll be 1977, and that'll be David Bowie. Heroes. First of the Berlin trilogy. Excellent album. This is re-released, by the way, but it's still the same songs, and he released this album first in 1977. Also in 1977, the second of the Berlin trilogy, Low. This is an even better album, in my opinion, and it is excellent. David Bowie, Low. So there you go. If you could only listen to music from one decade, which would it be? Well, this is problematic because I span so many decades now. But if I had to choose one, it would be the 70s. I mean, I had the tail end and when they actually started being hits of skinhead reggae. This is a superb album. Moonlight Groover. Various artists. Northern Soul, Casino Classics, Volume 1. I mean, the whole Northern Soul phenomenon was around in the 70s. Fantastic. Then we had the start of this stuff, the specials, the two-tone era. This was 1979. Fantastic. Bit out of sync. Sweet. Glam rock. Desolation Boulevard. Superb. Slade. This is Play It Loud. Don't know what year this was released, but they're dressed as still in the skinhead era on the front cover. Wait, partially. Punk rock. X-ray Specs. Superb. 1970s. Ramones. 1970s. The Clash. 1970s. Countless more. The whole collection virtually is the 70s. So it has to be the 70s for me, I'm afraid, because of punk rock glam rock and skinhead reggae. Right. Show a record from a band from Manchester. Well, I don't suppose anybody else will show this band. Slaughtering the Dogs. Excellent punk rock band. Unfortunately, I've only got the first album on CD, but it's superb. Where have all the Boot Boys gone? Excellent. From Manchester. Which band or singer did you listen to the most in 2023? Well, both on Spotify and in real life, listening to discs. It has to be the various albums by Lieback I've got in my collection. This is Sketches of the Red Districts, and it's a fantastic album. But the whole catalogue of Lieback is excellent. So there you go, Lieback, the band I've listened to the most, probably for the last decade, if the truth be known, but especially this year. Show 7 7-inch records. Well, I was a bit like Familiarity. I just grabbed the first 7 in my collection. They're all by ears. And that happens to be Adam Nyance's first 7 singles. There you go. Adam Nyance, Young Parisians, and Lady. Xerox and Whipping My Valise. This one is actually an official mispress, which has got physical Your So on the back, and it is excellent. This one is the correct Xerox and Whipping My Valise by Adam Nyance, and there's a poster for it in the back there when it first came out. Jubilee, Deutsche Girls and Plastic Surgery, Adam Nyance. The B-sides, Friends, Kick and Physical. They're called the B-sides because they were all re-released by CBS, and Do It got in on the act and brought out that single. The last really decent Adam Nyance single, Car Trouble, and Kick on the B-side. It's a different version of Kick than the one I've just shown you. It's rewritten, and this is the last Adam Nyance single, really. It's Kings of the Wild Frontier, and it's backed with Press Darlings. He did carry on making a few singles as Adam Nyance before he went solo, but by then it was Dog Eat Dog and Ant Rap and Dandy Highwaymen or whatever, and they weren't Adam Nyance anymore to me. They were disco. But there you go, 7 excellent Adam Nyance singles. Who's coming to your party for music related guests, dead or alive? Well, that's easy. Holly Beth Vincent from Holly and the Italians and various other groups. Beautiful woman. I think she'd be great entertainment at a dinner party. I've always wanted to meet her. Holly Beth Vincent from Holly and the Italians. Kate Bush. Entertaining woman. Fantastic singer. I think she'd be good at as a guest at a dinner party. Joe Strummer from The Clash. I'd love to sit down with him and speak to him properly over a dinner party. Be fantastic. And there's loads of people I'd like to meet, but this guy, entertaining, eloquent, hard as nails, and a great bass player, J.J. Burnell from the Stranglers. I nearly went with TV Smith from the adverts, but I've actually met TV Smith. I've never met J.J. Burnell. So there you go. That's me 4 from the dinner party. We lost them this year. Choose one who passed away. Well, some great musicians like Geordie from Killing Joke. And there's loads more. But the man I've seen the most live, who's given me the most entertainment, and I will miss him, Shane MacGowan from the Pogues. And Shane MacGowan and the Popes. What a loss. I mean, he's not the best singer in the world, not the best writer in the world, but he's so entertaining, and his concerts were excellent, enjoyable from the beginning to the end. I saw him every Christmas for about 10 years, and I've seen him various other times, and I've seen him with the Popes, and he's been brilliant entertainment, and I will really miss Shane MacGowan. There you go, Shane MacGowan. Rest in peace. Imagine if you could only listen to music from one country. Well, as Final Richie said, I mean, you know, I could say Ireland. I love Ireland, Northern Irish music and everything, but you know, it's limited. And I love Germany. It would have been better, like he said, if it had been not your home country, but who else would you listen to if it wasn't in your home country? It has to be England, because to me, I mean, you know, all the punk rock that I like mostly, the Beatles. I mean, couldn't either give you the Beatles? Couldn't either give you the Who? Your favourite band of all time? The Stones? And there's the Kinks? Led Zeppelin? Sex Pistols? I mean, it has to be England. But if it wasn't England, it would probably be Germany, not America. Because I listen to loads of German music. And I nearly picked German. But if I could only listen to German for the rest of my life, I think I'd be fluent. But I'd be, you know, I'd miss the Stones and I'd miss the Who and the other bands I've just shown. The Clash. So there you go. It has to be England. And no doubt if you're from the Americas, you'll pick America. If you're French, you'll probably pick France. Whatever, you know, you've got to pick your home country, really, I suppose. But yeah. Name 3 VC channels you discovered in 2023. Well, most of my best channels and most of the ones I correspond with and comment on, I've known a lot longer than last year. So these are new ones that I've only found this year. Mike's Final Spiral, excellent channel, from Leeds. He's got a brilliant collection. I'm really envious of it. And he has 415 subs. So a lot more than me, but he still needs to be up there somewhere, in the thousands. He's great. He's really entertaining, and he knows his stuff, and he makes loads of videos. So if you haven't heard of Mike's Final Spiral, check him out. I'll put a link below. Go and check him out. He's excellent. Next is Low Noise Jason Skills. Shows loads of stuff. Heavy, death metal, the new wave of heavy metal, punk rock, obscure stuff. He's excellent. Jason's, I only discovered him recently, this year. So, but he's excellent. I can't. He's definitely one I've got the black bell notifications for, because he's excellent, and he's got 474 subs, and again deserves another 1,000 more than that. He's excellent. So Low Noise Jason Skills. I'll put a link. Fantastic. The next one is a German guy. He's I'm not really sure how you pronounce his name. Guido, Guido, Guido. Don't know, but it's the Vinyl Junkie, and I'll put a link down below. And he only speaks in German, but the stuff he shows is fantastic, and I'm really pleased I found him this year, and he's got 459 subs, and again deserves another 1,000 at least. Excellent. It might put a lot of people off because he's German, and he only speaks in German, but he's worth watching. Even if you can't understand a word he's saying, it's worth it for the records. Great bloke. So there's my 3 VC channels that I discovered this year. And all my favourites, PC31, Mike the Vinyl Policeman and that. I've known them a lot longer than a year, so I cannot use it, I'm afraid. Right, sure record bought when you were a teenager. Well, I went from being a punk rocker, jam boy punk rocker, which was like virtually proto mod. So I bought this Mods Made Day 79 when I was a teenager. I loved all the old mods. I was never a mod, but I loved all the mod bands. I used to go to see them all, and I fitted in because I was young and I had short hair, and I wasn't a hippie. But when I joined the army, I became a skinhead. And skinheads in England at that time had a different rep than they've got in America and Canada, where they're basically fascists. I mean, it was all Trojan records, soul records, Northern Soul, Scooters. So, but yeah, I saw that Mods Made Day. I bought that when I was a young lad. Now, I've bought that since, because I got rid of all my records, but that was one I did have and I did buy at the time. So, great. Sure Funk or Soul album. So Vinyl Richie said something about 30. That's not what Rob said. So Sure One, he said. I've got one CD of Parliament or something. It's funk, but basically I've got quite a bit of soul. And this is Dobie Gray. Sings for the in crowders that go. So excellent record on Kent. There you go, Dobie Gray, soul record. Show a record you think everyone has, then show one that nobody has. Well, I think most people in the VC probably have this in the collection. Closer by Joy Division. Joy Division's second and last proper album. from 2007. Excellent. Closer. Joy Division. Everybody, I think, will have that. I don't think anybody will have this. New Clockwork Music. It is a double album of Clockwork Orange, the film, inspired mayhem, electronic music. It's a beauty. It's one of my favourite albums. It gets played a lot. There you go. Clockwork Orange. New music. Excellent. Nobody will have that, I shouldn't think. She's great. Show a female artist you bought in 2023. Quite a few I've bought or been given or come across. But Christine and the Queens. This is a Paranoia Angels True Love album. And she's superb. I love her voice. French. Beautiful singer. She's not shy, she's naked under that sticker. Christine and the Queens. Fantastic. Your favourite video you posted in 2023. And the best, your favourite you watched in the VC. And my favourite, I think, probably not the most played, it'll be the one I made with my wife for MGK Boston channel. You had a thread where you showed your wife's records that you didn't particularly like and discussed them. And my wife agreed for the first and only time to be on the video, and she showed Joan Armatrading and Robert Palmer, and I really enjoyed that. So that was my favourite, and I'll put a link below or you can search for it. And the best one, it's not really any particular one, but it's, I love watching Mike PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, unboxing all the box sets he gets. He's the box set king and he loves a box set and he loves showing them off, and I love watching them. They're fantastic. I don't particularly like every box set that he buys. He buys a lot of stuff that I wouldn't listen to, but he buys enough that I do love and I wish I had. And I mean, my wife would divorce me if I bought as many box sets as he does, but he can obviously afford them, and Karen, his wife, is quite happy for him to buy them, I'm sure. But they're my favourite. Whichever is the last box set that Mike PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, has shown on his channel, is my favourite for 2023. And keep them up, mate. They're fantastic. I love them. And I know I say fantastic all the time. It's tough. There you go. Show me a record you describe as a classic 90s record. That's this one. Came out in 97, I think. It is the Manic Street Preachers. This is my truth. Tell me yours. It's fantastic. Again, there you go. Superb album. I love it. This is a 20th anniversary collector's edition. But I've got a box set. I've got the box set of CDs. I love the Manics, and this is a classic. I nearly went for Oasis, but I listen to this a lot more than Oasis. So, the Manics. This is my truth, tell me yours. A true classic from 1997. An album cover you'd love to be in. Well, there's a load I'd like to be in. I'd like to be standing above the Clash on the steps on the debut album, which I've already shown. But no, I'd like to be standing at market with Stone Foundation, looking up. That would be great. That would be cool. Stone Foundation are a fantastic mod band, mod soul band. Does a lot of work with Paul Weller. This is Street Rituals album, and I would like to be on the front cover, casually standing there with the band. All the ones motionless in the on the cover there are all in the band, and I would be like to be stood next to them, pretending I was buying an orange or something from the market. Sure record you're so familiar with, it's like a greatest hits. It's probably one of the last albums I bought that I can actually sing along to every song on. So it has to be this one, and it is a classic, and I love it. Mod Cons, all Mod Cons by the Jam. I mean, all Mod Cons, To Be Someone, Didn't We Have a Nice Time, Mr. Clean, David Watts, In the Crowd, Billy Hunt, It's Too Bad, Fly, The Place I Love, A Bomb in Wardour Street, Down in a Tube Station at Midnight. Not a bad song on it. Definitely, if not the best album the Jam ever did, it's up there with sound effects. Depending on whichever one I'm playing is the best, but I'm so familiar with this album. Thank you for producing it, lads. It's been a go-to all my life. Next, show an album released 50 years ago, 1974. First one that sprung to mind, Slade and Flame. I love Slade. Seen them loads of times. Noddy Holder even bounced a can of beer off my wife's head once. That wasn't his greatest moment because she made us leave. But still, I'll forgive him. Slade and Flame, 1974. Fantastic album. I know every album's fantastic, but yeah. So there you go. Thank you, Rob Walker, for doing this tag again. Hope you keep doing it for as long as I'm a member of the VC. But thank you very much. It's been entertaining. Some of the questions are a bit iffy, but there you go. I'll get this finished off. And if you haven't seen one of my videos before and you've just surfed on this one because it's a tag, Happy New Year. I hope 2024 gets you every album you've ever wanted and everything else in life. I mean, we only live once. Let's hope it's a good one. Happy New Year, everybody, and enjoy it. Enjoy life.